Hail, folks, and welcome to NinjaBill Live. And just here to shoot the breeze tonight. Nothing really planned, nothing really special. No, this isn't really me getting back to my channel. This is just me, keeping some content out there. I just uploaded a video yesterday, today, this morning, I think, on the Jada Metals Megatron and Optimus Primes, like mini statuettes. Diecast statuettes, and I suggest you check that out if you wanna. Again, nothing really serious going on or to talk about. Just shooting the breeze. I did manage to pick up something really cool. I'll show that off here, and that's the exact price. Because if people remember when this first came out, I said that I don't think I would buy this, and unless it was for like $20 or something. Well, guess what? I got Blitzwing, and I paid indeed $20 for it. So $20 for it, and I'm fairly happy with that. So I was like, okay, $20, yeah, I'll get it. So I picked him up. Throw that back there for now, but and he's okay. I'm honestly, I'm not impressed with this toy. I'm just not. I like the robot mode. Oh, I got a little blast effect in there right now. Sorry, but I like the robot mode just fine. The other two modes, I'll keep the Titan's Return. Thank you, because they're way better modes than this thing. It's just me personally, but everyone can like what they like. But the robot mode is where that toy is at. Anything else, not so much. What else? I got a couple of shorts to upload. I'm gonna try to make an upload. See if I can get those done. Other than that, nothing new really updated to talk about. I guess we can talk about the news a little bit here. And so here we go. Boom, news. Let's take a look. There's this United Studio Series and more. So I'm not going to actually air this, but they did release, updates to these characters coming out. So, which is pretty cool. I'm actually look. I think this should have been a Commander class. Okay, Galaxy Shuttle should have been a Commander class figure. All right, that's just my saying. A new mold Commander class figure. That's just me, but I will still look for this because I missed the Astro Chain mold. Well, I missed out on that, and I missed out on the first release of Galaxy Shuttle. So I will be happy if I find him. Cosmos, I know everybody wants to get him. I passed on him a lot of times. I like my Titan's Return or my Power of the Primes version. I'm just going to stick with that. I'm happy with him. A lot of the mini bots, I frankly haven't picked up. I got Brawn, just because I ran into him, But a lot of until they release a Power Glide, that's probably one of the ones that I'd really look forward to, because Power Glide's a cool character. So, not really interested in him. Maybe Armada Wheeljack. Look, I'm tired of the mold. Yes, they're going to use it probably a dozen more times, but I'm tired of the mold. And that's the first strike against it for me. Second strike is, where is his minicon? Again, Hasbro, if you're not going to release the minicon, why bother? I mean, why bother? I'm sorry, but the only minicon we've gotten so far is Jolt. All right, and that's no. I'm just no pass. And you have the recolor here of the figure I just showed. It's okay. I can dig it. It's sort of the Diaclone colors. I dig it. I dig it a lot. So just for the Diaclone colors, but I won't pick it up. Let's see. Hey, Dark from Miss Prime, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Joining me here. Let's see here. Also, you're getting a Dino King combiner. I didn't buy any of the core class Dinobots. Okay, let me start out. I didn't think they looked all that great, but This I think I'd be looking in to get. I gotta tell you, I would be happy with that. I would be happy with that. I would be happy with that. Again, the Cosmos breakdown. Look, I like the G2. I was just saying to some friends earlier in the chat that maybe the Stunticons and G2 colors, I would buy that, but I'm still not a Stunticon guy. I'm just not. We're getting an Origin Bumblebee re-release, which is good. A lot of people missed out on that, so I'm happy. I'm still looking for the Wheeljack. I have yet to pick up the Wheeljack, so the Armada Wheeljack again. No Minicon. What's the point? Ramjet. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. A lot of people. I'm not a Seeker guy. Tarn is getting reissued. That's nice. Hold on a minute. All right, sorry about that. Kids being a little rambunctious playing around. So, where was I? Oh yes, so I was talking about the Ramjet. It's I I'm not a Seeker guy, but man, people are really happy about that. IDW Tarn, cool. I didn't pick up first release, and there's that Galaxy shuttle I was just talking about, and Overcharge. That's the Blitzwing recolor. That's him right there, and cool. Uh, um, got the Hall of Fame, which is favorite Prime, Megatronus, favorite Legacy, Magmatron Commander, favorite Studio Series, 86 Optimus Prime Commander. Uh, um, you got the collaboration, TMNT, Party Wall Up, and you got the Human Hall of Fame inductee, which is Marcelo Moter, artist. There you go. You got figures coming from MDLX figures from 3.0. You got a Studio Series Elite 1 and Badassatron Deluxes. So, also talked a bit about Sentinel Prime, Triple Changer Voyager. So that could be cool. So, yep. They got a Space Bridge, I guess. Now Devastator, I'm interested in because I don't have one. I never picked up the Combiner Wars one. I never ran across it, so I never picked it up. So I'm excited to get a Devastator because I don't have a Devastator in my collection, and I'm missing him. And I'm missing this, and really, what I really want, I want the aerial bots, but I also want the protective bots. I really want protective bots. He's my favorite combiner, and I really need the protective bots. So that's just me. Yeah. So these are all looking pretty good. If you're up for them, here shows the characters once again. There's that Dino King that I was just talking about. That one, right here, I'd be happy to have that. So really cool. There's the Speedia 500 Cosmos they're reissuing. Here you go. So that's cool. There's the breakdown. There's G2 color. I love the G2 colors. I'm telling you, I love them. But I don't know. Maybe it's just the lighting there, but those it looks more pastels than anything else. I'm not sure. Maybe that's just me. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just the lighting of where they are at. So that looks sort of more like a subdued color. I don't know. The purple looks brilliant though. You can tell that's paint. That's paint right there, and that looks great. So compared to the other colors, that purple really pops. So yeah, you can tell where the paint is, and the contrasting colors really pop. So I dig it. Just needs, more. There's Armada Wheeljack, and again, I'm just tired of this mold. I really am. And I don't know. And the car mode doesn't. it doesn't really resemble his Armada, alt mode, but okay, I can get past that. But again, no minicon, right? It's great that you're giving us these weapons, these four accessories, right? You get this one, which is 2 accessories, and then you get these 2 things, which are also accessories. It's great, but without a minicon, the whole point of Transformers Armada, literally the entire point of the show were the minicons. How are you going to give us Armada toys and you're not giving us what was the entire reason for the series? Was the Autobots and Decepticons fighting over the minicons? All right, got to collect them all, and no minicons. That's it. I don't get it. And then once again, they're giving us another chance at the Origins B. I thought it was a great mold. I did. I liked it a lot. A lot of kibble, but a lot of that kibble could also be removed. So, where is mine? I think it's close by. Let's see here. Yeah. Here we go. Get my camera going here. Boom. All right. So, because a lot of this kibble, this could be removed. This could be removed. I can't remember if the back could be removed. No, it's pinned. Oh, that's right. It's pinned, so you couldn't remove that. Or could you? I can't. Yeah, no, it was pinned up. It was pinned on the inside here, so you couldn't remove that, but you could remove this kibble here. And that left him pretty clean. But still, I really, really like this figure too. I like the scale. I like the look. It was really, 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 really cool. I got that jetpack on there. It comes with. So yeah. What's up, Christopher? How goes it? HD Dual Blitz around the middle of the previous week. Like I looked both Dual and Dual Blitz. I'm also seriously considering getting the MGX Strike Freedom. Do it. Yep. Do it. Requiem, I think, comes out next month, I think, on Netflix, I think. I'm not positive about that. I'll have to look it up. But I know Requiem is close. I think it's... Or what's it? I forget when exactly. It's either the end of this month or the start of next month that Gundam Requiem starts. So make sure you look out for that. That's it's looking really, really good. And whoa, there he goes, and welcome to the show, Ultra Megatronus. Thank you for joining me.
Hey, brother, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. I was just showing a little bit of news here and talking about some things. And if you'd like to,
I just saw your clip, in fact. Yeah, I just saw your clip, in fact, about a re-release of the Origins Bumblebee, which is a waste of time, in my opinion.
Yep. I liked it, and you did too, as I recall. You liked it. You were just there were some things about it that really threw you off of it, but you overall did like the figure.
Oh yeah. Well, first I'd like to apologize for not being on screen because I'm actually on my phone, and
Okay.
I just got in from seeing Transformers One. Go see it. That's all I'm gonna say. This is
nice.
To put it in layman's terms. I just did a quick review on it earlier, and
yes, I was going to mention
funnier
that.
thing. Yeah, no, and funnier thing was Jimmy G and Darth Ravage, they met up in Knoxville, and they saw the movie at the same time I did, and we got out at the same time, and we started talking about it. And I will say this is a movie for Transformers fans 38 years in the making.
Nice.
That's how good it is.
I was going to ask you about it, but you beat me to the punch. So thank you very much. And thank you again so much for joining me. I know you all have busy lives, and I'm just this little guy trying to do a show. And thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me and having me on. I'm sorry. I'm like I said, I just got in. So much going on. I've been getting like minimal sleep because of work and everything. Just kind of kicking overtime, and then just a stressful day. And I figured, you know what? I want to treat myself to something, and I went by myself to see Transformers One. And I won't lie, the theater, it was only me and 2 other people, which
wow.
Well, you know what it is, because there's live action movies and all that stuff, and plus I think the fact that the Transformers One movie, people are like, wait, that's not Peter Cullen, that's not Frank Welker, we don't want to see it. It would be the biggest mistake on anybody's part not to see this movie, because I will give credit to where credit is due. This was the movie that has an origin story, which, and I hate to say this, I'm an old school OG 86 movie fan. Love it, but
Mm-hmm.
I will have to say this. If I had to choose what was the better movie of the two, I got to give it to Transformers 1. It
Right.
was the action was great, the storytelling was beautiful, the emotional, like Chris Helmsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Keegan Michael Key. I forgot the fourth guy's name. He's in King Kong and Godzilla versus Kong and Godzilla and Kong. He did a phenomenal job as Megatron. I mean, you saw the passion they put into this movie, and it's that right there alone was worth it. And honestly, like I said, everybody's gonna be talking about this movie. If you haven't seen it yet, make plans, go see it. It is worth it. It's great for the kids, but I will agree with something that Patriot Prime said last night on his thing. It does get dark.
Well,
So
there you go. There you
no
go.
disappointment.
There you go, folks. And I hope everyone. I was plan on seeing it this weekend or next weekend. Next weekend, actually. And so myself. So hey, I'm right there. And
I'd go see it this weekend. I mean, you
well,
want the Godzilla too? That's how good it is. Go see it this
well,
weekend.
unfortunately, the family has other plans.
All right, I was going to say, if you're able to see it this weekend, and this is the reason why. Like I mentioned, and so did Jimmy and Ravage. The theaters were not packed. I mean, we went on the early shows too. We went around 5:00. When I was leaving, there was a couple of more people coming in to see it, so it's like, okay, good. There's going to be some audience. But the earlier shows, I would recommend, because you'd be a little bit lonelier in the theater, but I think it would give you more of an environment for you to absorb the material, the storytelling, and the acting. That's the best thing I can describe of being in a theater by yourself. You could take in all of it without interruption or distraction from everybody around you.
Nice. Very nice. And it's great to hear that it was enjoyable to you. I was, there are some folks who were just bad mouthing it from get go, and I'm just like, you haven't even seen the movie yet. Come on. And so I'm glad to hear a lot of people are enjoying it. I really, really am.
Yes. If I were to rate it, I'd hate to say it, like I said, this would be, in my opinion, the Transformers Generation 1 movie for the 21st century. We'll always have our G1 for 80, for the 84 year, for the 20th century. But if you're being introduced into the series, this would be their G1. And like I said, there's so many caveats and so many Easter eggs in this thing that you'll peg them. And there is an inside joke. If you know the story, there is an inside joke. And the only thing I'll say is, have you ever seen the TV show Key and Peele?
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say. Look for an inside joke, and you will catch it if you know the history of Key and Peele. It might take you a little bit of time, but the one good thing I will say about it is that it'll repeat the joke a second time. So if you missed it the first time, you might catch it the second time. Okay, I'm going to shut up now because this is your show, and I've already blabbed enough.
No, that's okay. I was enjoying it. That's okay. As we were discussing, so people are going to get their second chance at this if they missed it, and I still don't get the point of these Energon rods. It's like, yes, they were in the first episode, but come on, he couldn't even hold them except for like that. I mean, it just.
Well, here's the thing, though. If you watch the cartoon, that's how he is supposed to hold them.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So I mean, I completely agree. They should go in his hand. However, a lot of people that's complained about, I don't think I even mentioned it to Dennis, but I was thinking about it. I rewatched the first episode, and I'm like, wait a minute, he's not holding it with his hands, he's actually holding it with his arms. So that is correct.
Yeah, but my point is that it would have been great if there would have been some sort of way to peg those into hands, because what if you want to have somebody else holding them, rather than just fold their arms around it. That would have been nice. So that's all I'm saying. That would have been
Hence
nice.
Wheeljack. Hence
Yeah,
the Wheeljack. Well,
yeah. Well,
what
see,
upset me about this was that they gave you 5 energon rods, and when they made Wheeljack, he had 6 holders. And I'm like, what in the stupid, dumb, idiot design was that about?
maybe for a
Why?
weapon. I don't know. I don't have it, so I never found it. So I don't
You
have it.
still don't have it?
No, I still don't
We
have
got
it.
to change that soon. We got to change that for you soon.
Yeah.
We
So
got to change
as
that.
I was saying about this guy, he looks good. I'm getting tired of the mold, though. I really am. I'm getting tired of the mold. But Dennis and I both agree. Look, they could use this time at least 12 more times, and even it's just look. The whole point of Transformers Armada was the mini cons. All right, that was literally the focus of
Yeah,
the cartoon. The comics was on the mini cons. The Decepticons and Autobots were fighting to get these mini cons. So you give us these Armada characters minus the one thing that the show was about, the mini cons. It's great. You give us
agreed.
4 accessories. You got the 2 accessories here, and these 2 tonfas maybe is what they're going to be. So that's 4 accessories. Okay, that's fantastic, but minus the mini con, which was literally the whole point of the series. I just,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't get it.
see, Hasbro wants to make this money, but they're reducing the quality and the quantity of material that they're trying to give. Why? You can make the money. You could take a deluxe figure, which is going for $24.99, turn it into a $29.99 figure if you throw in the mini cons, and people will eat it up and people will buy it, especially if you do it right and articulate it properly.
Yep.
That's just me, though. As in a business sense, you want to get greedy. Get greedy by getting smart. When you get smart, you'll get the greed, and when the greed gets in, you'll get money.
Hmm. Yep. So, I like that they're reissuing this for people who wanted to get. I like that. I enjoy that aspect, because there's a lot of people who missed out on a lot of different toys. But this
I'm
really
very surprised, though,
now a
on that.
lot of people are really happy to finally get this. A lot of people, and I think you included, are kind of looking forward to this too.
Got it on pre-order.
I figured as much.
Well,
I
here's the thing. I already got Ramjet, but in the G2 colors. So I figured,
Mhm.
all right, if I don't get Ramjet, I don't get them. Life goes on. When they announced that, I said, all right, you know what? Let me do that. As long as the ship doesn't sink in the middle of the Pacific, I'm good.
There you go. So I know a lot. I'm not a seeker guy, but I know a lot of people who are really happy. The Tarn is getting reissued. I missed out on it,
Yeah,
so you know, cool if I find it. Galaxy Shuttle. I want this. I don't think it's right for the character, but I do want this because I missed out on the Astro Train. I missed out on the first release of this, so I'm looking forward to
that's
finding
it.
this.
That's very interesting that you say that because I hate the only thing I found good about that mold was for Astro Train when he was in robot mode. As far as the train and the shuttle mode, absolute garbage. I hated it. And I said, there's no way I'm going to get the Galaxy Shuttle. If they have an excess amount, then you know what? Maybe I'll pick him up. I think he's a little bit cheap. Oh, I think he might be cheaper now if you think about it. He's like $54.99. Wasn't he like $59.99 originally when he first was released?
I think
I
so,
don't
somewhere
remember.
around there. So
All
all
right,
I
so
know is
if,
that I'm happy to get a second chance at this guy because
yeah,
even though I think it should have been a different mold and a commander class, because Galaxy Shuttle was a big bot. Okay, he was a big bot. Easily could have
yes.
been. They easily could have made him a commander class. So, but this works. This works,
Yeah, I think it looks
and
good like that.
yeah, yeah. So I would be happy if I boom. I would be happy with that. So they're talking about this looks like a brawl, I think, or no, this is the overcharge, which is the
Yes.
recolored Blitzwing. So
Mm-hmm.
and I
Still ain't
still
getting
don't
it.
get, and I still don't get the point of these stupid stupid. This is look. This is the reason why he's leader class. No other reason because I've done the weight. I was good. Once you guys see my review, I've done the weight. These things are literally make up the mass. Okay, that to make him a leader class because it's not. He doesn't have enough mass on his own.
Oh,
This,
that's a joke.
this,
That's a joke.
this
I'm sorry. I didn't get Blitzwing. I don't have plans to getting this guy. I don't care. The mold, the plastic is horrible. The mold itself is. I mean, if you're gonna get him, I don't want to discourage anybody, but I think that is a waste of a reissue of a mold, and you're going to get the rip-off price that they charged for the other one. I am disgusted with it, and quite frankly, I think it's a waste of time. I know you said something on Dennis's show about like, oh, get me one, bro. Honestly, if I didn't get that mold, I wouldn't cry over it. I am content with my Generations, Power of the Primes one, whatever they want to the good one. I'm happy with that.
Like I said, had I not already promised this one to another, I would be sending him your way.
No, it's okay. I appreciate it. No, I appreciate
I
the
like
gesture.
my Titans Return version. I like it. The jet mode, the tank mode, and the robot mode, especially the plane tank, look really good, better than this one does. And
yes.
Sure, it's not G1, but it looks way better. And all,
I agree.
The robot mode is really the only selling point, and it lacks this robot. This Blitzwing mode, it misses a lot in articulation. It just it's sad. He looks great, but he misses out on articulation. That Titans Return has. He has that missing articulation that this one should have had. So,
I agree.
Yep. And it looks like they're talking about the Fallen right there. So, hey, okay.
Wait. I can't. I'm on my cell phone, so I can barely see the picture.
The pictures here is a picture of the Fallen, and it looks like for some reason they've got in the background they've got some sprues on there. Maybe it's a new kit they're building. I'm not sure what's going on there. So maybe there's
first thing I'm going to say. First thing I'd definitely like to say is that I'd rather watch you doing reviews of this than Hasbro Pulse, because I'm sorry. These guys are robotic reporters trying to sell a marketing tool that is either crap or not that much crap. I like the honesty that you produce as well as other reviewers, and I will never watch Pulse until somebody else watches it and then they put it on there like you're doing right now. That's the only way I can watch it to keep me awake.
Yep. So it looks like they got a bunch of sprues in the background. Must be talking about the Fallen there. Here they show a picture of Magmatron, so that looks really nice.
Oh, Pornobot?
Yeah. And here you got the party wall up. It looks like they're talking about that, maybe the success of it. So
it's. I'll tell you right now, if you haven't gotten it from Walmart yet, they do have it at Walmart still on the shelves.
There you go, folks. Not my jam, but I can understand why people like it. Man, what is up with all those sprues in the background? I can't make out what they're supposed to form. But anyway, and they've got the image inside this green sprue, but okay. There you've got the new Studio Series Optimus Prime, which I hope I run into. And I hope I run into that. There's the artist. They're talking about Marcelo Mater, so pretty good. And there's the Bumblebee.
So did you hear? So you know everything about Optimus Prime and Studio Series and how, although a wonderful figure, Hasbro's got a lot of repairing to do.
Yeah. And this is the Optimus Prime, the MGEX. Looks like the MDD or the MDLX Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. There you see them there, folks, and it looks pretty good. Wait a minute. These are basically action. These are red figures, only with
shiny red figures.
Yeah, they only much better quality. It looks like.
Yeah. I mean, like the one thing that I'm waiting for still. I mean, like Alita 1 looks beautiful.
Yeah, she do. She look good. She does.
My thing is,
and Megatron looks decent too, man. Yeah. I really like him.
Yeah, I mean, these would be good definitely for like the earlier stage was X minus. I think I want to say like keep Alita 1 because she really didn't change too much. B127, not too much of a change. Only Prime and Megatron had a little bit of alteration. But I would like to see an Orion Pax and the D17.
Yeah.
That doesn't transform, and that's cool. I'm looking for that. When I find it, I will get it. But
And I've heard a lot of people talking about this alt. I love the look, just from the images. I love the look of this Elita One alt mode. There's just something about that it's just damned awesome. I don't know what it is. It's the motorcycle lover in me. It's just something about that is just really
it's
cool.
a completely new mold. It's a completely new look and take on Elita One. I think that was for this generation of Transformers. One was a smart move, because I get it. They have Chromie as a motorcycle. I get it. They had Studio Series Bumblebee RC as a motorcycle, which was a good original mold.
Yep.
And for them to do it with Elita One on this one, I think is a really good way to start a presentation of her being a motorcycle and having a new design for her. I don't have a problem with it. And when it comes out, I probably will end up picking it up just because it's a unique one to have.
I agree. I agree with all that. I agree. Here it looks like they're talking about that Sentinel Prime that's coming up. Supposed to be a triple changer, so that looks good. I guess I'm not sure. Here it is. Here you can see it. So I don't get what the triple changer aspect of it is, but hey, maybe the wings spread out.
You gotta see the movie.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I guess it would make sense if you've seen it. So, yep, but
and I can't say nothing, and I will not say anything because I'm not disrespectful to the fans of the franchise. So they will explain a lot in the movie. You'll see what's going on in the movie. Definitely check it out. I'm doing
this. I'm excited for this. I've said it before and I've said it again. This, I would be all over this, over it, man. That's just wow.
Agreed.
Oh yeah, and oh man, I used to have the original toy of this, and it was almost all die cast and some plastic, and it was beautifully painted, and I gave it to a best friend for his wedding, and but this a crossover, man.
Yeah.
They wouldn't need to do much except, release. This is a Synergex series. It says common synergy, gene, and next, and we aim to maximize synergy between our IP and other companies' IP brands. Not only combinations be unexpected, but the combining two brands we offer blah, 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 blah. But they wouldn't need to do much to make this crossover because they already fully transformed, So, I don't know. I mean, if it transformed much like Valkyrie did, that you're used to with the G1 Jetfire toy. So Macross toys, they all generally transform the same way, and so this would be okay to have.
No, I definitely agree on that. Oh, I wish I could do this. I just got a message from Big M. He just saw the movie and he's loving it.
Nice, very cool. Good on you, Big M. Good on you. So that's really cool. Some more details on the Constructicons. So that's pretty good. Again, I'm looking forward to this because I don't own a single version. Well, I do own the Energon Constructicon Maximus, but aside from that, I don't have a Devastator in my collection, so I need one. So I'm looking at will be released separately. That answers it. They say release separately, but I guarantee you in 6 months they will announce a box set. I guarantee it. 6 months to a year, we're gonna see a box set. That's just all there is to it. Who? What? Who? Is that you? No.
My apologies. I hit the wrong button. I was trying to do something and I ended up not doing it. So.
Okay.
I was going to try and stream on my channel, but you know what? I'm just going to leave it as is. Some things are not meant to be like that.
I don't have that capability on mine. I use the free version. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, it says here each Constructicon figure will release separately, but I guarantee you 6 months to a year, you're gonna have a holiday, a gift set come out or something. But it'll be a box set. At least we'll spend. Each figure release will be spread over 25 waves. So look forward to that next year. Combined mode is shorter than Combiner Wars. We figured that. The
Going
overall
on,
combined
Darkimus
height.
Prime.
Yeah.
No, just saying what's up to Darkimus Prime here.
Oh yeah, hey, Artemis, awesome. Says here it'll be closer to Menosaur. Whether closer means taller or shorter, I don't know. Are said they don't know yet. Apparently, are said to plug into a centerpiece.
Hmm.
There are locking combiner connectors for those links. So
Hold on,
it's
hold on.
for
So this is going to be Studio Series
yep.
Devastator. That's going to be closer to the Menosaur that just came out for Studio Series,
Uh,
or
for the Legacy
no,
Menosaur.
the Legacy Menosaur.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that would work, but again, because we're going by the scaling that I remember you and Dennis always presented. I'm content with the fact that my Devastator is actually scale vehicle size, as well as Minotaur being scale vehicle size. But that's just me. If you're going with G1 accuracy, then yeah, that would work.
Mm-hmm.
And I probably might get it anyway, just because.
So here's the thing: is if they're scale with Menosaur, that means they're only commander class sized. So you're gonna lift a big old giant leader class Dinobot over a commander size. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, I got I got one of the Dinobots that was next to like I've got Ultra Magnus standing in like let me see if I can do this because like I said, I'm in my bedroom right now and the reason why I got the camera in the office because I don't want to show my ugly ass room. But I'm in an angle where I can do this. So my ugly face. Why is it reversing? Let me see something. They just showed me like ugly face. All right. Camera. Let's see here. Camera facing. No, I don't want facing front. Facing back. Okay. No, I don't want a mirror. Okay, back. And I hope I don't disconnect again because I will be.
Oh, and there he goes. He'll be back. So locking combiner connectors, solid posable combiner, may lift a Dinobot overhead. Okay, sure. And that sounds like he's back.
I am back.
Oh, there you go. And
Yep. So this is my this is upstairs here, and you can see there's Devastator, there's Menosaur, and then there's Ultra Magnus right there.
Uh-huh.
And I don't have them standing on any props or anything else or any stands. That's just the way they are. And you can see that's Cop right there and Blur, RC, the original Springer. I ended up getting the new Springer now, which I got over here in the box.
Too short. I think Menosaur's too short. That's one of the reasons. Well, one, I don't like the stunt cons, but two, I thought it was too short. All right.
I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you, but like I said, as far as vehicle mode, they're at scale. That's what the whole issue is that I agree with the scaling on the vehicles, but I agree with you guys as well about the size of what they're supposed to be as far as combiners. And it's, I don't know.
Yep.
I think it needs to be definitely improved.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't know. For some reason, I don't know. Even Ultra Magnus, I don't think would. I'm trying to remember how tall Devastator was in comparison, and I think Ultra Magnus should have only come up to maybe a knee on Devastator and Menosaur.
Man, well, I don't know about a knee, but like, I mean, like you saw the scale comparison between Ultra Magnus and Devastator. That I think is the right size. But like I said, depending on what scale you want to go with, vehicle scale wise, then everything matches up properly. That's how tall they're supposed to be by vehicle scale into the transformation. But as far as the cartoon is concerned, then no, it is completely inaccurate.
Yeah, well, according to the scale chart I'm looking at right now, Ultra Magnus.
Are you able to put that up?
Yeah, give me a minute here. I have to stop
Okay.
sharing this one and the share screen. See, boom, boom. Let's see if you can see that. All right, so
Yeah, I can somewhat see it. Wow, Tripicon's bigger than freaking what's his face?
yeah.
By all right.
Whoops, I hit the wrong one. Let's see here. If I can get the right screen here.
Huh. Interesting. I think I'm linked to you somehow, Ninja, because I can access your countdown, your intro, and something else.
Oh, that's okay. No,
I wonder.
I
Hold
have
on.
you as I have you as an admin, so that's why. Okay, so here is Devastator. Look, and Ultra Magnus is right here, and he comes up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, right? So we come here 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. There is the knee for Devastator. That's how high Ultra Magnus is.
Right.
So and
Hold on.
Menasor, here's
Hold on. Let me see
Menasor.
that
So
again.
okay, so
Let me see.
there is
Because the
Ultra
arrow is
Magnus.
very tiny.
No, this is Ultra Magnus right here. And if you look at the lines, I'm not
Oh,
sure if you can see them, but
I'm turning my phone right now, and I think it's okay. I see the. Oh no, that's a dandruff flake. Okay, now I see it.
yeah. So if you see, that's Ultra Magnus, and there's 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4 lines, right? And you look over
Yeah.
here, 1, 2, 3, 4. It comes right here on his knee.
Okay, so let
So
me see something
and
now.
Menasor is 1, 2, 3, 4. Just he like Magnus would come up just above his knees. So Menasor is shorter than Devastator. Interesting.
Yes, he is. And okay, and I'm going to go back to my camera view on it. Hopefully, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going to show my ugly face. Okay, so here's Devastator.
Mm-hmm.
There's Magnus, and if you're scaling it the right way, then yeah, and like he's up to like his head is about up to like almost like his thigh groin.
Uh-huh.
So here's Magnus.
So
Here's
he's
Devastator.
close to that. That's closer. So the
Right.
Titan he's actually closer to the Titan scale than the new Menasor scale. The new
Yeah. Yeah.
combiner scale. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. New combiner scale, because that new combiner scale is too short. I keep telling people that, and they're not agreeing with me. I'm like, look, Sunbow chart proves it.
I totally 100% agree. I mean, like, because here's the thing, I can't take it down, but like, okay, if we're fixated on Ultra Magnus here, and you know what, let me just see if I can do something. I will use, and I'm not like, I'm trying to see what can I use as a scale. Okay, so there is Tarn,
Mhm.
and I'm trying to here. Let me see if I can just move some guys out the way. And I apologize for the mess. I really do. But I'm going to see if we can figure this out because I think this is what pisses me off too. This is what's going to really upset me, and I think a lot of people too. And like a lot of people, like Dennis says it so many times. Oh,
Sorry. No, go ahead.
so good, so good. Okay, so this is Tarn right now standing next to Ultra Magnus or in front of Ultra Magnus.
Mhm.
Okay, so remember that. That's him standing in front of this. Now, this is where I get pissed off. Here's Tarn now standing with Skyfire / Jetfire. What is wrong with this picture as a commander class? It's taller, heavier, and like you can see the abundant difference, correct?
Mhm. Absolutely.
I mean, this is an abomination. I mean, this is supposed to be, and I've said this before, nobody wants to really hear me on this because they're like, oh, no, they don't want to hear it, blah, blah. Here's my thing. I think for whatever reason, the Studio Series genre, for whatever reason, skimps out so much more than the Commander class stuff that we get from Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom.
Mhm.
Honestly, I think it's an embarrassment on their part to think that we're stupid. And
Oh.
unfortunately, there's nothing much we can do about it because if you want to go for the accuracy of scale, then yes, you go with the Studio Series. But it shouldn't have been reduced in size like that. Or somebody in the office should have woken up and said, yeah, guys, why don't we do it right the first time and not piss off the fan base? Just saying. Just saying.
Yep. Oh, what's this? Transformers, Hot Wheels, Optimus Prime, Orion Pax truck revealed, eh? So let's see. No image. No. Okay. Well, let's see here. Gonna be $6. So there you go. A 1/64 scale. Rollout track with Transformers Optimus Prime truck, 1/64 scale diecast metal vehicle. This awesome Autobot deco comes packaged on blister card. Okay, yeah. Optimus Prime. Okay, so we're already getting that one. That should already be out in the shelves. So what's this Orion pack? Are they just going to say Optimus Prime Orion packs on the packaging? I don't see what the difference is.
Probably.
Yeah,
I
Orion.
wouldn't be surprised.
So that don't make no sense to me, but okay, sure, why not? It looks like Transformers 1 trailer coming soon. That looks pretty good. I dig that.
What is this? That's the Transformers 1 trailer?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's what it says here. One shall stand with the rumored April 18th or sooner debut looms. Transformers 1. So, okay, whatever.
Looks like the trailer that I got for my masterpiece Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Looks exactly the same.
Well,
except the painted lighter.
See, the studio series, and I've been telling people this, the studio series, new Optimus Prime that we see right here, takes a lot of its cues from MP44, which is, the masterpiece Optimus Prime.
Yes.
It takes a lot of its cues from the masterpiece. So one reason I want it is for that reason. 2, it looks really good, and for 3, it's just it's everything about that figure. I look at it, I love it. There you go. It looks like this project is now done. So There you go. It looks really, really good. I will say that. All right, it looks fantastic. And
wow!
If
now
I
that's
had,
is that the RID 12,001 Prime?
Yep. And Omega Prime.
And how much are they asking?
Oh
my God!
Yeah. Look, it comes with Ultra Magnus and Optimus Prime, and then you can combine them from Omega Prime, as you can see here in his Omega Prime mode going on there, super mode. I love the fact that now his, BFG is now a transformer in of itself. I love that. I wonder if you can use the old one with this new one. That would be cool because you could equip the old one while you have the, the new robot, stand beside. Anyway, but I mean, look, if I was a HasLab backer, I would have gone in on this, but that I cannot support HasLab. I can't do it for reasons I'm not going to get into right now, but I just can't do it. But I gotta say, this looks amazing. Let's hope it doesn't have the same problems some of the others have had. But this looks amazing. It really does. It looks like amazing. That's all I gotta say. So
I mean, I don't know if I could spend $250 on it, but there are diehard fans that are spending that kind of money for it. Hey, more power to you. It's all about selection, in my opinion.
There you go. So I'm glad. I'm hoping they do it. If they do a JRX, I might just go back on my words and self. I might go back on my standards and and then join a HasLab for JRX, which is what they call here.
I mean, I just got this guy recently.
Yeah, Rail Racer is one of my all-time favorite combiners. All right, he's right there with the Protectobots is Rail Racer, or they call him JRX in Japan. That's the way I know him as JRX. The JRX toys I have are the actual Japanese set. So,
right,
and he's one of my all-time favorite combiners. And if they updated the JRX, man, at the right scale, I would be all, and he cannot be a commander class because look, the individual robots were almost twice as tall as Optimus Prime in his regular mode. In his
Yep.
super mode, they were head even in Optimus Prime in his super mode, where he grew like 2 sizes once he was all combined. All right,
Right.
each individual JRX robot was as tall as him because they were trains. When they made the series, like, wait a minute, they're trains. They would be giant robots when they transformed, and that's exactly what they did, And so, I I would love to see a JRX. That's just I would love to see. Anyway, so they got that going on. Um, so they got pricing looks like a Super Genrai trailer, Power Master Optimus Prime, Transform Masterpiece listing leaked, and B60 Genrai. Uh, um, wow, that's 305. That's yikes,
Yeah.
yikes,
Yeah. I
and that
mean,
and that's
yeah.
and that's not even with God Bomber. All right, then you got to add
Yeah.
God Bomber's price on there.
Get rid
You
of
know,
Masterpiece anyway.
and whew,
I thought they were
that's,
getting rid of Masterpiece. What the hell's going on? Are they going up? Yeah,
well,
I
now it's
got.
all MPG. So, um, yeah, that's what it's
Yeah,
saying
that's
here.
Infinite.
So there you go. But this looks fantastic. It really does. It looks fantastic. Looks almost exactly like the original toy. Uh,
Huh?
um, there you go. And we got Raz joining us. DFS, welcome to the
Well,
show.
I
Raz,
don't know
go
if you
see the
guys
movie,
can
man.
actually. Can you actually see me?
No.
No. Okay.
That
Well,
guy see a
I
black
don't know
square.
why. Yeah. Well, I'm in my car. I'm driving to see the movie.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Very
you know what
cool.
it
I
is?
hope
In
you
the
enjoy it.
settings, you got to set it up for. I think the lighting. It's a weird thing. I was surprised
Yeah.
I was
Well,
actually able to film in the car too.
actually,
But get
if
ready
I
for a ride.
there you go. If I close my camera, what do you have now? Hold on. You have my
Uh,
no. It's not set
yeah,
up with my logo. Oh well.
that's okay. That's okay, Raz. That's okay. I hope you enjoy the movie. Ultra Megatronus just saw it today, so and he's gave it Raven review. So I hope you really
Well,
enjoy it.
that's the thing. Everybody's saying like, "Oh, it's amazing! It's amazing!" So I was talking to. Anyway, we were just like we did with the Rise of the Beast movie. I was gonna go see it in English, while my son and girlfriend go see it in French.
Hmm.
So, but she's out with my son right now at my brother-in-law, and I called her. I'm like, "You're gonna be insulted if I see it right now?" She's like, "No." So I'm on my way.
Hey, I'll tell you right now. Like, I hope, and this is going to sound crazy. If you don't have people in the theater, that's going to be a good thing for you because I think you'll, like I was telling Ninja, if you're in the theater by yourself, that you'll get a better, like you'll absorb the movie a whole lot better without distraction, interruption. It's like your own personal review on it.
Well,
And
I checked the seat listing, and there seem to be only 3 seats taken.
good,
So,
you'll
and
enjoy
I'm
the
kind
movie.
of, yeah, I'm kind of disappointed though that it's not more popular. But I guess at 10 p.m. could be that just parents are not going to go see that with their kids at that late.
Mm.
Well, I told Ninja too that when I was leaving, because I caught the 5 o'clock show, and Ravage and Jimmy G had caught the same time frame too, and he said, and we all said the same thing. It's like maybe 2, 3 people in the thing. But when I was leaving, more people were coming into the later show, so I'm like, that was good. Up here we go, another satisfied customer.
Yep. Trent Aaron, he
Okay.
just came back from a very nice trip to a lovely little place. So, and that's he went to where was it? Oh, I forget where you went, Trent Aaron. Yep. What's up? What's up? Always a pleasure, my friend. Always a
Yep.
pleasure.
I'm sorry.
No, where was it you went? I want to say I want to say Orlando Studio. There was that place in Orlando, but I forget the name of it. So, um, one of those things. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think you would be. You had quite the drive ahead of you. Looks like Raz is on the road too. We could just saw some lights there from in front of him. There,
Yeah,
Ninja,
I
man,
was
he's
trying
going
to.
to the movies. He just came from the movies.
no,
Yeah,
Raz.
I was trying to see something, do something, but I don't know. It's weird that you can't see me, but anyway.
That's okay. So we like seeing you. We like seeing you.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, I'm going to close that because then apparently, according to my parent, if you open that little light while you're driving, you're gonna die.
Or get pulled
You never
over by
had
the police.
that? Yeah, probably. So anyway, so yeah, I'm excited to go see it, but I have my reservations. And hey, did you guys watch my compensation video? I know that Ninja Bill,
Yes,
you
I did. Yep, I did.
Yeah. So
Yep.
so for a crotch piece,
Hot
I
lip,
got.
he got hot lips back. He's got more
Yep.
improved hot lips going on.
Yeah. Well, it's cool though. I did get equal value to Agent Knight because most of the time that people are posting, replacement videos, it's always like, Patriot Prime had like a very good figure that was broken and he got a really bad replacement for it. So, I'm happy that I got like Paleo Tracks, so I'll be able to give that to my kid. Studio Series 86 RC I swapped for because her lipstick was correct.
Like
So
said,
I swapped. Yeah. And
that's gonna be my new name for you from now on. By the way, Raz, that's gonna be my new nickname, Raziel, the hot lip. Raziel, hot lip.
sure. There you go. And then I got what's the other one? Oh, Bug Bite. So I was really happy with Bug Bite because it's a figure I didn't want to spend money on, but it's kind of cool. Actually, I don't think it's colored plastic. It looks it's shiny, so it looks like it's painted. So that's really cool.
Transparent.
So anyway,
make sure you stay till the end of the credits, Raz.
Oh, I always do.
Don't leave until the lights completely turn on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make sure to do that. All right, well, I'm halfway there. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the stream. And remember, nothing in life gives a right to be an asshole. Take care, guys.
Thank you much, Raz. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
Ninja.
Yes.
Go see this movie now.
I can't. Because promises were made for not this weekend but the next weekend with the family. So no, I can't.
And you can still keep the promise. You're just gonna be a little bit early.
No, that's not. That's. I wish I could go. I wish I could, but nope.
We tried, but no, I understand.
Yep. Exactly. Promises must be kept. Anyway, I think this was about all I had to say to talk to the show and talk about the news. And man, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me on again, man.
I really appreciate it. Quickly tell everybody, who you are and where to find you.
I am Martin Sebastian, aka Ultra Megatronus. I have a live channel on sometimes Thursdays, a lot of times Saturdays, called Live with Ultra Megatronus. I also do a once-a-month featurette called Meet Your Reviewer, where I interview those that are on YouTube that review Transformers and other collectibles as well. I sometimes do off-site segments as well. I did one with Star Wars. I did one with oh geez, I can't even remember what I did the other one. Oh, the Batman Chronicles or something like that I did. Hopefully I'll be doing that once again with Ghostmax and TF Fangeek. That was a really fun time. And again, thank you for having me on, Ninja Bill, man. It was a pleasure hanging out with you and had a great time tonight.
Oh, thank you, man. I really, really appreciate it. I know everybody is like really busy, and we all have different lifestyles and different, things we got to do in our days, and so I never, I don't expect people to join the shows because I understand life,
You do good
um,
stuff, man. Come on, you do good
so
stuff. I felt bad because Anthony had a show on too, and he had invited me, and I'm doing the next one because I had some things I had to take care of today. But then some of the stuff got done early. I had a bad day at work. I was like, screw this. I'm going to go see Transformers 1 just to say, I saw it, and it was the best thing that happened. Then I saw uh, they were on tonight. So I joined the chat for a little bit on there, and then I saw you had made your advertisement post about your stream, and I'm like, well, I got, I missed the last one. I at least let me see if I can get into this one, and I'm glad I was able to join you.
yep,
And then,
I am too.
there's something I did pick up though, because you haven't had one of these in a while. You haven't had one of these in a while, so I happened to be talking while I was at happened to stop off at Walmart after the movie. Long story short, I lucked out on this guy.
Ooh. Oh, nice. Not really in my wheelhouse, but I know a lot of people are really enjoying it. So awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like I know you don't need onto the Seekers and all that stuff, but definitely for you, the unique quality, um, I'd recommend it. And then, like I said, I ended up getting the Armada Prime, so now he will be joining my Megatron and my Starscream. But I'm pissed because I ordered the animated Prowl, and or I think it was Armada Prowl that they came out with. Walmart DFS. That's where I found them just by fluke. And I thought I was getting animated or Armada Prowl, and they sent me. They ended up sending me via Amazon Crosscut, and I would have been really upset about it, but at least it was a figure of equal value and a figure that I didn't have, so I didn't complain. I complained a little bit, but not enough to where I was going to cause a big stink.
I see. For him, he's not really. It's one of those characters that you're either really into that or you're not. For me, it's
Right.
not. Look at you! You're making a mess on my computer. Eat that.
Yeah, it's kind of like with everybody with the Galaxy Shuttle. Everybody's like drooling over it, and I'm like, I suffered with my Astro Train. I don't know much about Galaxy Shuttle to care, so I'll pass. And the same thing with Blitzwing, the Studio Series 86 version. I think it's absolute. It's an absolute failure on their part as far as an airplane and a tank. Great robot mode. I won't deny that. It looks very good, but they wasted plastic on those stupid little Hulk hands, and the plastic nose is like whatever plastic was made from. I think it was they need to do better. People will spend money if you give them the quality. If you don't give them the quality, then you're a rage collector, as I call
Yeah, yeah. Um, I've especially now got to really, really start only grabbing what I need, quote unquote, need, you know,
right.
because well, one, I don't have the room for it. For two, I don't have the cash for it anymore, and for three, it's just, it was my collecting was getting really out of control for a while. So, it's just something that happens, and I'll get back.
Collector getting out of hand with collecting? Nah.
I know it's kind of ridiculous to say it and then think it at the same time.
Yep. I mean, I don't know jack squat about Ferric, but I love, all I know is he's a Star Raider.
Great. Yeah,
He's a Star Raider. I don't know much about the Star Raider, but I just love the concept design of, the Cyclonus mold in a different color. That's what turned me on to it. I was like, I don't know jack about this guy, but I'll get him just for the fact that I like the color scheme on it. I don't know anything else. But then again, this is the same guy that got porno, but I mean, Magmatron.
Yeah, that's one I really want. There was a bunch of them I missed out this year on, and and he was one of them. Ultra Magnus was one of them. There are a few others that I really Wheeljack, the Origins Wheeljack. There were some that I really missed out on this year, but it's just one of those things. It happens. Not,
Yeah.
Sure, I could go. Sure, I could get them. Sure, I could. But I'm not going to be one of those collectors that puts myself out of a house just to buy a figure.
I would say just like get the ones that complete the circle. I would say aim for getting Wheeljack because you already got, you got Jazz, you got Bumblebee. And I believe me when I tell you, I've been trying my best to look for it on my end because if I'm not mistaken, I think I got you those two other ones too, the Origin series.
Yes, they did. Yes, you did. You got me the B, and you got me the Jazz. So
yeah,
yep.
So I have been looking for Wheeljack, and this is the first time that I've been caught in a stump. Like, where the hell is this guy?
Mm-hmm.
And and now I'm saving up for the TF. Saving up for TF.
I have ones I really want, and if I get those, I'd be almost happy with what I have in my collection. Because like Swoop, I need to complete the Dinobots. I need SS Magnus just because I need, more G1. I like the Netflix one.
Keep an eye on Target. Keep an eye on Target, especially if you collect points from Target that can like take money off of the account. Because I
don't have one of those. The problem is the Targets around here are few and far between. That's why. I don't know what it is. You see, it seems like on the West Coast and the East Coast, Targets are everywhere, but here in the Midwest, man, I don't know.
Well, believe it or not, even though they're in the West and the East Coast, believe me when I tell you, they're not banging out too much. I mean, now the hotness is the TF Transformers 1 stuff, and that there is something that I mean, this is what's going to be interesting when you see the movie. Is this the movie that's going to make you go out and actually buy the mainline Transformers? And this is the crazy thing about it. Studio Series did a phenomenal job on the robot mode for Optimus, but a crappy job on the vehicle mode. Mainline does a great job on the vehicle mode, but not a crappy job on the robot mode, and it's smaller than the Studio Series. So but the Bumblebee looks good. I mean, I can't find Elite One with the squad because, of course, fembots are the hardest ones to find.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even find Megatron under the Studio Series line.
Well, that one Megs that everybody really liked, that Bumblebee movie Megatron, that one, everybody, it was everywhere except where I looked.
It did come in Target.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, it's a great looking robot mode for the live action. Tank mode, I did not really bother transforming because I thought it looked stupid.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. Tank mode isn't really where it's sort of like Soundwave's alt mode. Alt mode is great. It's there, but they really got it for the robot mode.
And I don't want to say nothing.
Yeah. Crap. So, DFS Infinite says hopefully they have Filch. I saw Ultra or Ravage's review on it, and it looked really. I gotta admit, it looks really good. Filch does. I have no connection to the character, but I gotta say I love the colors on it. It looks really good. Other than that, I haven't really looked for it because I have no connection to the character. So
I will say this. This is the last thing I'll say about the movie. Soundwave does have an alt mode in Transformers 1.
Oh, good. Oh, good. So anyway, I with that, I am going to cut the show. Once again, thank you very much for joining me. Ultra Megatron is always appreciated, brother. Always.
Thank you.
Here or on your shows, wherever we may find each other, and I hope everybody in the chat has had a fantastic day and has a fantastic weekend. DFS Infinite, Trans Aaron 38. Who else joined us for a bit? I think somebody else joined us. Christopher, Tyler, Master Far. Dark
Raz too. Yep.
Raz, he was also in the show. Thank you very much, and go check out his latest unboxing, and just peace out, everyone. Just be good to each other. That's pretty much it.